Hey, a while back, we put out a video on our channel about we might go nude bowling. This might give you a clue as to, did we do it? We're going to tell you all about it here in a second. You know, one of the most viewed videos on my channel is about us talking about possibly going nude bowling. Something we'd never done before. Well, we did. We went. And I'm going to tell you what that was like, why we did it, why we chose to participate, all that kind of stuff. So basically, it is an event organized through a nudist group in the Colorado area. It's in Denver. I'm not going to name any names because you need to be a part of their group to know about these events. And we don't want anybody going to these events to protest or any crap like that. But we had joined this group because my wife and I are naturists. And what that means is we simply have grown comfortable without having clothes on all the time. There's nothing more to it than that. I know some people will read into it and think it's perverted, sexual. It's nothing more than comfort. It feels good out here in the Arizona sun right now, wearing nothing. Of course, I'm going to blur out anything that shouldn't be on YouTube, at least on my channel. You actually can have full nudity on your channel if you do it in an educational manner, things like that. But we're not going to do that on this channel. So you're probably going to see some weird square down here. But yes, I don't wear clothes out here. We're in an area called the Magic Circle. 540 acres of BLM land that they have designated as clothing optional. There's hundreds of us out here. We spent the winter here and it's just comfortable. We come out here on a day like today where in a lot of areas they're seeing snow and blowing and wind and all that. It's about 65 out here. There's a light wind, but the sun is nice and bright. It feels good. For us, clothing is just binding. It bites into you, it leaves red marks, and it's just uncomfortable a lot of times. Now, does that mean I hate clothes? No. Sometimes I like to dress up like everybody, go out, you know, put on the goods and go out on town and have a nice dinner or whatever. It just means that I find clothes not real comfortable a lot of the time. So if I've got the freedom to not do it, like when I'm home, in this case it's our RV, or when I'm anywhere where it's allowed, I'm going to be undressed if it's warm enough and, you know, I don't need clothes for safety. Now, naturists and nudists, yes, they do wear clothes for other reasons, like we'll wear them for when it's cold, of course. We're not crazy. We'll wear them when you need them for safety, like you're not going to weld doing it. Yes, you can cook bacon. You just got to be careful. That's an old one, but you got to be careful with that one because hot splattering grease could burn you. But getting back to the story of the bowling, I like to bowl. My wife can't bowl. We had some friends in that group. I just thought it would be fun to experience the freedom of it, because to me, if this country was truly free, everybody could live their life the way they want as long as it's not harming others. And I know some of you would disagree with this, but I really don't see any harm in the sight of a naked body, not even to kids. And I say that because a lot of nudist resorts are family friendly, meaning people can bring their kids. I'm going to back up here because the wind's trying to blow a lot from that direction. I've seen them bring their kids, and the first time, if it's a new one for kids, they'll look around for 5 or 10 minutes and then they just get over it. They realize, well, all it is a bunch of people without clothes. They see their body parts. They're not harmed by it. A lot of people grow up in nudist families and doesn't do any harm. So yes, this is a family-friendly event. There was some kids at the bowling activity, but nothing weird goes on. I'm telling you, I know some of you won't believe some of this, but people do not stare. They do not pay any attention to the fact that you're not wearing clothes. They don't look at your scars, your wrinkles, your missing limbs, your mastectomies from breast cancer, whatever it is. We look at each other and we treat each other as a person. So it just, you know, I'm comfortable without clothes. We thought it'd be fun to go bowling without clothes. And it was. There was about 60 people there. And it was really cool to be able to just walk around a bowling alley that was completely closed to the public. They had closed, put signs on the door to block the view. Nobody could walk up and accidentally see. So it was only people in the building that were comfortable with it. The staff, I think they mostly wore clothes, mainly for professionalism, whatever, but they didn't even blink an eye. We didn't get any weird looks, nothing. They're used to it. It's just people enjoying their life the way they're comfortable, which for a lot of us is without clothes. Now, did I bowl any better or any worse? I'd say I bowled not very good, but I can bowl decent if I have the right ball, and I did this in the military. I was on a bowling league for one season, and at one time I rolled as many as 7 strikes in a row. But I knew how to throw a hook, and I had a decent ball, but I since got rid of that. So bowling with a house ball, no, I sucked like everybody. There was a few people there doing pretty good, but overall we just did the normal things. We had like nachos, and people had beer and whatever, and we all just had a good time and left. So really, it's nothing weird. Now, would that make you feel uncomfortable? I know a lot of you think, oh, I could never do that, because me getting naked in front of a bunch of others, it would freak me out because I don't want them seeing my body, or I don't want to see their flabby bits and all that. You know what? If you're hung up on looks that much, yeah, it might bother you. When you learn to treat people as people and not objects, sex objects, you don't look at their breast and their genitals in a sexual manner unless it's a sexual situation. We learn to treat each other with respect and kindness, and just treat each other as humans, so nobody pays any attention. I've seen this over and over. We've actually been doing this for 15 or 20 years, and I've seen new people come in and think they're all nervous, and the moment they disrobe, everybody just is talking to them like normal, just like any other time. They don't look down, they don't look at their scars, none of that. You just walk up, hey, how you doing, and look them in the eye and have a good time. Yes, we can even hug naked because it's not sexual. I've seen lots of people hug naked. Never once has it been sexual. It's all about your attitude. If you want to treat other people as sexual objects, you might see it as sexual, and you shouldn't even be at an event like that. So, you know, if you think you might be interested in trying it, find an organization in your area, look up nudist groups, naturist groups, try something like that. They also do things like, we've done nude karaoke. I'll probably tell you about that separately, but we've done nude bingo, nude potlucks, nude dances, glow dances, rave dances, and it was just a lot of fun. They were actually clothing optional, so people were in various states of clothing. Some put on some fun party type clothes or a little bit, and by the evening they were shedding more off. Also kind of depends on the temperature, but it's just freedom. You feel more free and liberated from society's constraints when you can just be yourself and know that nobody cares about how fancy your clothes are. They don't care about how much money you make. You can't tell all that when you take all your clothes off. You all become just people.
God damn you.
And hey, if you're wondering why I've got this microphone that says CFI on it, I recently met the guy that has owned and operated Clothes Free International for 20 years. He was looking for reporters. I do videos. I'm not ashamed of my human body, so I agreed to shoot videos, and I get paid for it. So it's kind of like a work camper situation. I'm making money on the road by producing some videos. We often highlight news stories and show people doing fun activities, everything from bike riding to hiking, etc. So if you're interested, check out Clothes Free International, and there you'll see the real me, because they don't block anything there. So hey, I hope that enlightened you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. If you want to share this video, feel free to do it. I'm here in this video to try and educate you about what the nudist lifestyle is about. That's not what our channel is going to be about. We'll do this now and then, like we're at the Magic Circle right now, but it's mostly going to be about showing you RV tips and tricks and a few travel vlogs, things like that. So hey, I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Hope I didn't lose you. Maybe I gained a few of you. And we'll see you on that next video. Take care, everybody.